Ready, and action. Ladies and gentlemen, we now take you to Sisseton, Wahpeton College, Native American Literature class, Part 2, where your intrepid, fearless host, Victor Singing Eagle, discusses what is literature. And now, the man, the myth, the legend, Professor Victor Singing Eagle. Yay! Well, welcome back to part 2 of Sisseton Wahpeton College's Native American Literature class. Right now, I've got an announcement, a couple of announcements I forgot to mention before. This is what I usually do in my face-to-face classes every time we meet, because I really like to make sure that we're all on the same page, especially students, because there's always this cool stuff that's going on. Let me see if I can make this work. Right. American Indian College Fund. Make sure that you check your school email all the time, because there's always opportunities for money, you see. Free money. And it usually takes like 20 minutes to apply. Click on a link and get some money for college, man. And let's see what else is happening. There's Erin Keeble, by the way, who's upstairs. She's got all the information. So yeah, you got to make sure. Oh, we missed that one. MLK Day and the Student Union. I think they were giving away free cupcakes, and mostly teachers came, which was kind of sad. We got to get the students come and do more stuff. Look at this extra funding. Let me click on it really fast. Welcome new students. Welcome back continuing students. Don't forget to apply. So you just click on the links. Check your email. What else? There's also, no, there was something about creative writing. Where is it? There it is right there. I'm just right in front of me. There's a creative writing contest. Deadline is the Friday, February 7th. Wow, cool. Bradley at tribalcollegejournal.org. I bet look at there. There it says right there. Students can submit one entry in each of the 3 categories: poetry, fiction, and creative nonfiction. Limited to 1,000 words, which is kind of sad. That's short. I could probably do 1,000 words in one sitting, but that's because I'm a crusty old college professor, and as you know, we can't stop talking or writing. So, in the case of our class, I'm supposed to be torturing you with this question, you see. What is literature? It kind of reminds me of that old Dead Poet Society clip where this crusty old professor asks his students to measure poetry, and never mind, we won't go into that right now. I should just put the clip up on e-learning for you guys to have a look at it, because you're all too young, you probably don't even remember it. However, I do want to share this with you because it breaks the mold, you see, of these crusty old college professors. I keep saying that, crusty. These old, what do I want to say? In my language, we say chmokmanuk. I think the Spokane people say suyepi. I think here they say washichus. Never mind. I'm just going to read. I like the way Daniel Heath Justice puts it, because he's turning over tables, man. He's talking about literature and what we've been told literature is versus what we natives know. So, without any further ado, let me spend a little bit of reading time with you. Keep in mind that a lot of us, we really don't like teachers who just stand up in front of the class and drone on and read out of books with their noses up like this. So, you'll probably see me do a little reading and then a little interrupting and then back to the book again and then some of this and some of that. So yeah, and plus I got ADHD, as you already know. So let me read. Here we go. This again is Why Indigenous Literatures Matter by Daniel Heath Justice. He says, "This is a book about stories, and in some ways they matter. I should read that again because I'm messing it up. This is a book about stories and some of the ways they matter. It's about the many kinds of stories of indigenous peoples tell and the stories others tell about us. It's about how these diverse stories can strengthen, wound, or utterly erase our humanity and connections, and how our stories are expressed or repressed, shared or isolated, recognized or dismissed. It's about the ways we understand that vexed and vexing idea of literature and how assumptions about what it is or is not literary are used to privilege some voices and ignore others. It's also about how, in spite of various challenges and catastrophes, indigenous writers, scholars, storytellers, and knowledge keepers have, since our earliest ancestors emerged as distinct peoples, worked to articulate lived truths and imaginative possibilities through spoken, written, and inscribed forms, and project them into a meaningful future. Oh, I love it! 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 Why? Because it doesn't just say literature is works that withstand the test of time. What does it say? I'm going to read the definition that I got from some Wahpeton textbook. Literature, written works, especially those considered of superior or lasting artistic merit. Yeah, that's what we've been told all our lives. Let me go back to what Daniel Heath Justice is saying, though. He's saying, our stories matter. They're the lifeblood of the people. It talks about the elders, and I could go on and passing stories by word of mouth. The first introduction, I was reading originally from the preface and the introduction here on page 1, which is titled Stories That Wound, Stories That Heal, goes on to talk more about this. And let me see how I'm doing on time, because I probably already went over 10 minutes. Nope, 7 minutes and 45 seconds again. Let's stop it there and do part 3. Thank you so much for being so patient with me. Here we go. Talk to you later.